Imagine waking up one morning and nothing works. Your Gmail, gone, YouTube, frozen, Google search, blank, Google Maps, offline. Your phone feels useless. Your work has stopped. Millions of people around the world sitting in silence, staring at error screens. This is not a movie plot. This is not a simulation. This actually happened. And the scariest part? Most people have already forgotten about it. Today, we are going to talk about the day the internet almost broke, the Google outage that the world was not prepared for. Before we talk about what happened, let us first understand just how powerful Google really is. Right now, at this very second, Google processes over 8.5 billion searches every day. Every single day. Gmail has over 1.8 billion active users worldwide. YouTube serves over 500 hours of video every single minute. Google Maps is used by over 1 billion people every month. Google Cloud powers thousands of the world's biggest companies, from Netflix to Spotify to major banks and government systems. When you add it all up, Google is not just a search engine. Google is the infrastructure of the modern world. So what happens when Google goes down? December 14th, 2020. It started quietly. No explosion, no warning, no announcement. At approximately 6:55 a.m. Eastern Time, Google services began failing one by one across the globe. First, Gmail went down, then Google Drive, then Google Docs and Google Meet, then YouTube, then Google Search itself began struggling. Within minutes, social media exploded. Millions of people flooded Twitter with the same message: is Google down? Why is YouTube not working? My entire office has stopped. We cannot do anything. Businesses that relied on Google Workspace completely paralyzed. Schools running online classes suddenly disconnected. Work-from-home employees locked out of every tool they needed. For approximately 45 minutes to over an hour, depending on location, Google was essentially broken, and nobody knew why. When Google finally released their explanation, it was both fascinating and terrifying. The cause was not a cyber attack, not a natural disaster, not a hardware failure. It was an automated storage quota system. Here is what happened in simple terms. Google runs a system that automatically manages the storage and authentication across all its services. On December 14th, that system made a mistake. It incorrectly calculated available storage capacity in Google's identity management system. This caused Google's authentication servers to fail, and when authentication fails, Google cannot verify who you are, so it locks everyone out. Every service that requires you to log in with a Google account stopped working. Billions of users locked out because of one automated miscalculation. One tiny error in one system brought down the most powerful technology company on Earth. Let us talk about what this actually meant for the real world. In offices across the United States and UK, employees sat completely idle. Google Meet was down, so no video calls. Google Docs was down, so no collaboration. Gmail was down, so no communication. Entire companies lost hours of productivity in a single morning. Schools running remote learning during the COVID pandemic were suddenly unable to teach. Children staring at blank screens, teachers unable to connect with students, YouTubers and content creators unable to upload, unable to access analytics, some losing thousands of dollars in revenue per hour. Small businesses using Google Ads, their campaigns paused, their sales stopped. And perhaps most alarmingly, hospitals and medical facilities using Google services for communication, scrambling to find alternatives. All of this from one automated error in under 1 hour. So why don't people talk about this? Why is the Google outage of 2020 not discussed in schools, not debated in governments, not treated as the warning sign it clearly was? The answer is simple and slightly uncomfortable. Because Google fixed it in under an hour, and humans have very short memories when things go back to normal quickly. But here is what we should be asking. If Google can go down for 1 hour, what stops it from going down for 1 day? 1 week? What if the cause was not an automated error, but a deliberate cyber attack from a hostile government or organization? What if someone wanted to bring Google down and they found a way to do it? The entire modern economy, education, healthcare, communication, finance, runs on a handful of technology companies. And on December 14th, 2020, we got a glimpse of just how fragile that system really is. And this was not the first time. In August 2013, Google went down for just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, global internet traffic dropped by 40%. 40% of all internet traffic on Earth disappeared because Google was offline for 5 minutes. In 2019, Google Cloud suffered an outage that took down major platforms including Snapchat, Discord, and Pokemon Go for several hours. In 2022, another Google outage disrupted services across multiple regions. Each time, Google fixed it. Each time, the world moved on. Each time, what we forgot. But the pattern is clear. This is not a question of if Google goes down again. It is a question of when and for how long. We live in a world where 5 technology companies, Google, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, and Meta, control the digital infrastructure of nearly 8 billion people. No government elected them to this position, no public vote was held, and yet when one of them sneezes, the entire world catches a cold. The Google outage of December 2020 lasted less than an hour, but it revealed something that should keep us all awake at night. We have built our entire civilization on a foundation we do not control, and most of us never even stop to think about it. If this story made you think, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Could we survive without Google? I am your host, and this has been The Fact Stories.